Hi everyone, it's Rita. I opened up, somebody asked me earlier if I was yelling in one of the videos, but there's such an echo in here that sometimes it comes across that way. So how are you? How has your week been? I've been like really busy. I'm trying to figure out ways to raise money for the film and get sponsors, and I have fine-tuning everything around that. If you're new to my channel, I started a film at the beginning of COVID around, the premise was, what would crystals do to your energy field? And we got some biofeedback equipment, and so it just kind of started from there. And so it's been really cool. And I'm going to do some interviews still as part of the film, and I'm really excited because there's a guy named Alex Lipton who's really brilliant, and he does video and stuff, and I'm learning more about him, and he's just a really awesome person. And he and I are going to be doing some interviews together with people that'll be in the film or pieces of it. And it's really around this, for me, it's around this whole sense that we are energy that doesn't cease. And I think there's different ways of seeing that, and you'll see that in the film. But let's get into this reading I did. I've got the Akash, the Eclipse open. I opened it earlier. I asked some questions. I kind of felt this high energy when I popped in earlier, and but like a lightness as well. So I asked about it, and I was told it's a powerful sign from omnipresence. And it says you'll be affected regardless of your being even aware of it. And it will create a ripple that radiates to other planets, because light and sound are one. Somebody asked about DNA, and I heard DNA is already active. Will it trigger other aspects of DNA? And I heard, of course. It's not just a collective focus energy, but eclipses remind you of a deep knowing of yourself as impermanent. Like as a child, when the adult would turn off the light in your room. That was something for me to really think about. Like, what, as a kid, what did I feel like when somebody turned the light off in the room? Like, had that happen, before I understood or knew what they were doing, right? It's interesting. It said the earth can pause for a period of time and reflect on something outside of themselves and their relationship to it. So there's an energy wave that'll be created. There are so many aspects of your DNA that scientists do not know about or understand. There's still a beginning of you, a cellular memory, but that began even before the 12-12-12. Like when they talked about the Mayan calendar ending, and there was all this talk about like shifts with that. And so I was hearing that there's a cellular memory of your beginning that's already put into place even before 12-12-12. And so the eclipse is sort of part of that. There is an unfolding. There'll be a remembering of how powerful you are. It's a grand and glorious time to be alive. And we would say 18 months to 18 years plus, you'll have even a greater remembering of who and what you are. We would not see the eclipse as it's being described to you in other sources. There's a lot of conflicting information being shared. Enjoy the collective holding of the breath. You created me and us to unite your focus on something that feels out of your control, as you like putting energy into things that feel like omnipresence. When you hold all of this knowing and energy. I had this sense of like this, almost like a bullet like stream, and I was trying to describe what that energy was like, but like traveling at a fast speed. But they said this is an illusion because the energy is basically more suspended. Your planet has been moving back into its original alignment from when it was created. Somebody asked about ETs, and I heard about seeing ETs. No, ETs are on your planet now. Don't be afraid of ETs. They walk among you. And I was asking why had it been created. It's a demonstration of your planet's movement. And I said, does that mean the planet does not move? And it says no, but as there is a great knowing in your cells of your origin, the planets are converging into the original alignment. And I asked again, why did we create you? As a demonstration of the movement of your planet and the ones around it. That is all we will share about this. Your DNA is constantly being upgraded as the frequencies on your planet have been changing. Many of you will shift out of this environment. In the next 18 months, there will be much speculation about the origins of this. No, a death or transition is always a co-created event. What do we need to know? Anytime there is a collective focus, there are shifts like 9/11. The highest form of creation comes when you're excited and anticipating something cool or fun. Taking the road less traveled always expands your consciousness and awareness. There will be some molecular changes on your planet as a result of the eclipse in the Earth's crust. This has to do with the magnetic pulls that will happen. You will not feel it, but it may be seen in some earth shifting below the surface. You saw during what you call COVID and 9/11 that great pauses can bring great fear. Do not fear this event. See it as a new starting point or a reset for adventures. As you were speaking with your friend Sherry, they wanted me to describe a conversation I had. If you were told that you were told like in a month or 6 months or even 18 months that that's all you had left on this planet, what would you be doing differently today? So that's something to consider, because if you'd be doing something different, then you might as well do that. Because that'd be more fun, right? I asked, do we have dormant DNA? And they said, yes, of course. It was meant to turn on at certain points as an anticipated evolution. How is this exercise related to it? The pull of the masses or planets could stir an expansion, but DNA has been changing for some time. And they said, we have not heard, somebody asked if there were about rockets being shot at the eclipse, and they said, we haven't heard of rockets being shot. If someone is doing this action, it may be from fear. So then this was the resounding message was, all is well, you are safe. Out of this only good will come. All is well, I am safe, you are safe. Let your heart smile as you are witnessing a world-focused event that will expand the knowing of yourself. Let this shift or event remind you of your oneness and connectedness to the all. Blessings and love to you. Enjoy the eclipse wherever you are. May you go inside and feel it. So I've got the eclipse. I did open up the records again. Is there anything else that you'd like to add? There will be more eclipses happening. It's saying like, but we're the best, like, no, just kidding. But that's the sense I have. It's because it's the first one in a while, and for some it's new, and I'm seeing the figure 8. It's like an infinity. So enjoy. Blessings and love to you. Thank you for checking out this channel and sharing it. Bye.